it this way. And he's like, well, I think we should do it. And I was like, and we had to do it like 10 times. Now, do you know how like hard it is to be like, okay, let's do it again. Oh, you want to do it again? You didn't like that?
Hey everybody, David here, another Whiskey Wednesday. I am live today on YouTube with Melissa McCall with Woodford, Master Distiller. Thank you so much for coming out today to spend time with us. She's going to be signing bottles at the store from 3:30 to 4. And we got the Kentucky Derby Woodford release that we're dropping today. So who's your pick?
I know, this is always hard, and we're so far out, so it'll probably change, but journalism is my pick right now. He won the Santa Anita Derby, so that's usually a good indicator, but you just never know. Anything can happen on Derby Day.
But also, we're here to talk about some fantastic products we carry from Woodford. And I'm so lucky to have you here again.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about what we're trying today?
Yes, so obviously I'm a huge Woodford fan. I make it, I actually drink it. People always ask me that question. I'm like, of course I drink it.
Well, your story is super cool.
Yeah,
One of my employees asked how you ended up in this role, and I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
So just a passion project, right?
It's a passion. I mean, I think if you're interested in whiskey, so many people are interested in whiskey, and then if you work in the industry, it's usually because you have a passion for it. It's amazing, especially bourbon. It's a naturally made product. I mean, the flavor development is all natural. We're not putting any artificial flavors in there. So when I say you're tasting vanilla, it's because it's coming from the oak, or if you get pepper, it's from the grain. So there's just so many fun things about it, so I fell in love with it. And then my passion just grew into where I am today.
When I thought it was super cool, you mentioned a lot about the oak, the wood. that you really don't know where it comes from, but every barrel is different.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's kind of fun, and we got, you know, regular oaked, double, double. So it's interested to jump in. And try
Exactly.
this,
The oak plays a big role, especially in these two. But with this one, Woodford Reserve Distiller Select, this came out in 1996. It's balanced and complex across all 5 areas of flavor. So when you pick this up, some days I pick it up and I get the sweet aromatics first. Other days it might be fruit, grain, oak, spice. You just never know. It kind of depends on your day. But a lot of people are introduced to Woodford through, to bourbon through Woodford Reserve, and it's just easy to sip on.
Great price, great bourbon, just classic.
Yeah.
And whenever we were doing the tasting earlier, it said 200 different notes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that you can find whatever in this bourbon, but it's also really easy to drink.
Yeah, it's really easy to sip on. There's something in it for everyone. I always say, and it's one that it's the gold standard of Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And if you're not a whiskey drinker, you can enjoy it, and it may not be your first call, but it's always going to be something that people are like, yeah, I am interested, and I'm going to be able to sit down and enjoy this. So it goes great in cocktails. There's a derby cocktail that we do called the Woodford Spire, and it's really easy to make. And honestly, we're going into summer season, so it's 2 ounces of Woodford Reserve, 2 ounces lemonade, and a splash of cranberry. Like over ice, it's very refreshing. It is just super sessionable as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
Sessionable.
Sessionable. You can have
Porch pounder.
Yes, yes.
Well, now we're going to do the double oaked.
Yes.
So I categorize this as dessert bourbon.
Yes.
And it's something that I would have like after dinner.
I
Just
mean,
creme brulee.
it's so sweet aromatic forward.
Yeah.
You introduce it as dessert bourbon. I say it's the most friendly hello you'll get from a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And that's because if you don't enjoy vanilla, caramel, butterscotch, that sweet aromatic thing, I don't know who you are. Like, I feel like everybody loves that, so it's so friendly and appealing, and that's what's on the nose. And it's presented at 90.4 proof, just same as our bourbon, standard bourbon, and it's just easy to sip on. And there's no sugar in this. People are like, oh, there's sugar. There's no sugar in bourbon.
It seems like it would have some sort of RMS, like, or residual sugar.
Yeah.
It's very sweet, but it's
the
also
color.
very sessionable.
Yes, it is.
You could, get a bottle of that down pretty quick.
Yes. It is one that the way that we make this is we start out as Woodford Reserve Distiller Select Bourbon, and then this is aged at 5 to 7 years in our heat cycled warehouses. That's our sweet spot for Woodford Reserve Bourbon. Then we take fully mature Woodford and put it into a second barrel, but the second barrel is unique, and it is heavily toasted and lightly charred. So toasting is something we do with every single barrel for Woodford Reserve, but toasting really brings out the sweetness of the oak, pulls it to the surface, and then we flash char for 5 to 10 seconds. So we're really kind of caramelizing those wood sugars, and hold it in that second barrel for up to 12 months. And it gives it that completely deeper color, and then shifts the flavor profile to that sweet aromatic dessert bourbon character.
Yeah, and it is definitely a different color. I have what we're trying
side by
earlier.
side.
If you want to look at the glasses, just
like, you can never confuse them.
The difference in the color is
it's a significant difference.
Yeah.
And you can see it sort of just here, even though I know that this is a much more narrow bottle, but it's not just that. It's the richness of the oak and the extra time in the oak, and making that special barrel really sets it apart.
Yeah. Well, let's
next one.
do the double.
Okay, so double. This is a very special release. So we just introduced double oak nationally in February. So this is a one-time-a-year offering. So it's not something that you're always going to find on the shelf every single day. It will come out probably in that late January, February time period. And it is so divine. The way we create this is it starts out, it was our double oaked, but instead of taking it out of the barrel at 12 months, we let it stay in the second barrel for up to an average of 30 months. So it's this great development of flavor. It shifts it from those butterscotch caramels soft to bold dark chocolate roasted coffee. all
yeah,
that.
that's what I was going to say. It's interesting. You say double, you think it's going to be sweeter, right? Because we're going to this, but it's not.
Yeah.
It does have that.
And it's almost herbaceous too, like leathery notes, that sort of.
Leathery notes, like you said, the coffee on the nose.
It sips just, it's thyme and barrel. And the thyme, in our heat cycled warehouses, it really, really helps those flavors develop nicely in this.
Fantastic.
And for years, so this is the 10th year we've had it available. It started out as just a distillery series offering just at our home place and in some Kentucky stores. And it gained in popularity year over year. It sells out in a day, and now I was just so excited because if people would come and be like, "Where can I get the double?" And I'm like, "It's already sold out. You can only get it in Kentucky, and now you can get it here."
And guess what? They can come down to Argonaut today, talk to you.
That's cool because
and get the bottle.
Yeah, because I think it's sold out like most places from what I hear. So this is a very rare opportunity. I'm here. I'll sign bottles too if you want. Maybe you don't care. I don't know. But hey, come out and get your bottle.
You'd be missing out. Yeah, this is on the palate. It's fantastic. I do get that leathery note, almost like a lot of stone fruit.
Yeah. Oh yes, like plum and all that.
Yeah, like a dried apricot.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, and it's much more tingly on your tongue than with the double oaked. Is a little softer, velvety, as people like to describe it.
Well, take the opportunity to come down.
Yeah.
Meet
Come
Melissa,
see me.
and she'll sign a bottle for you. She can talk to you about these fantastic products, and thank you for shopping at Argonaut, and come on down. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.